Let me see if this will work. Sorry, I got on a little bit later than I would have hoped tonight. My setup yesterday ended up not working. I'm hoping that this is working now. Do a little bit of settings roulette. Looks like that froze. Of course, the game capture's like way too loud now. Bear with me. Fuck. Got kind of chops. Fuck. Alright. We just got a zapper to the extreme. Everybody's drugged. Ooh, oh, you. Alright, just gonna zap her. My force ability is my only skill in direct combat. Same there, dude. Damn, I am bad at melee combat. Vorciferos. We might have to be calling this one until I can figure out what's going on. I thought we were okay. Fuck. We almost had her. Such a weak bitch. I actually almost had her. I should do my force lightning. Zap her to the extreme. Nice.
My lightsaber. You've destroyed it. I yield, Master. It is as I heard through the Force. My life for yours. You must. The alternative is only another death. And I would rather die by your hands. I have nothing to offer you. Your strength is superior. It is as I felt.
She's so sleepy lady, dude.
Now I've seen everything. This woman, she's a Miraluka. I didn't think any were left in this part of the galaxy.
Miraluka.
I heard they had a colony on the Mid-Rim, almost halfway between Onderon and Dantooine. Then, it wasn't there anymore. The whole planet was wiped out. Nothing left alive. No one knows why. Well, it was a planet of her people. If they see through the Force, who knows? If they're all Force sensitive, maybe they all saw something through the Force that we can't see, and they left before it happened. Or maybe it killed them. They claim to see on a higher plane than we do. You know, the whole Force thing makes me nervous. Yeah, they're a pretty secretive race. I heard that some of their kind become Jedi, but a Sith? That's a new one. I'm not sure how you go about killing one. It'd be tricky.
Kill him.
Just mentioning it, she looks like she suffered enough wounds already, even after the beating you gave her. Well, some of her wounds are pretty bad. Looks like she was already carrying her share of scars, though. I think she'll recover, yeah.
She is a threat to us. I am not asking that she be harmed or interrogated, but she is of the Sith, and she has attacked us once. She should not be allowed to walk freely on the ship.
Just a second. I just realized I think I have 2 sets of audio coming through. Apologies. Just a minute. Gotta adjust the game capture again. Every time I like alt tab out, causes some issues. Here we go.
Yes, General? Let me see what you have. No, you're still missing a lens. Something else I can help you with?
Alright, all we need is the lens, and I think we get that on our planet. Nice, doing some repairs on our little guy. Some peak dialogue.
Every day as we build upon Korriban, more of his memories return, and the bond he and I share cannot hide it from me. He believes a threat lurks on the edge of the galaxy, something that could threaten his power. I fear he will go there, and I fear he will not return. If he leaves, he will take you with him, but not I. He knows the bond we share may prove a weakness, but he will take you. If something happens, T3, then I need you to return to the Republic and find me. And if you cannot, then I need you to seek whatever help you can elsewhere, whether Jedi or the Sith or someone in between. This is my last order to you, T3.
Damn.
Obey it, and do not let me lose my master, even if he believes he is protecting me.
Well, that's a sad dude. Just T3 is just wiping his memory core.
Yes? I am training, so that if danger should strike, my body and my reflexes will be prepared. That, and I had forgotten how long hyperspace travel can be. Training is something reserved for certain caste members of the Echani, but I do not see the harm in instructing you in some basic principles. I do not understand how you and Atris fight, but I will instruct you on how Echani children are raised on warfare. All Echani fighting principles rely on foundations. If one does not understand the most basic of fighting moves, it is not possible to understand the higher tiers. It is similar to learning the alphabet of a language before being able to use words, then sentences. As a foundation, I will instruct you in our elementary movements. The body itself is the first weapon you must master. It is not something that can be described. Use only your hands and feet to strike at me, nothing else, or our combat shall be over. Do not resort to using... Very well. I shall match my movements to resist your efforts. And do not hold back, or I will hurt you.
I feel like she's gonna hurt me anyways.
You fought well indeed. You have caught the principles of the style by watching and anticipating my movements. Before you go, there is something I must know. Why did you go back? Face trial. I do not understand it myself. It was always something I was curious about. To walk to one's own sentence willingly? It is a brave thing. You may ask. Before entering Atris's service, it is not important. When important... If reason... I do... You may... I do not think... Yes? I do not...
You have befriended the seer.
You mean the blind one?
Her species does not see as we do. They perceive the galaxy through the Force, and it is how she found you. It is a rare gift squandered on her people. The Sith carry the battle to you, and you spare them. And as we travel, the empty places of this ship are filled. I hope your thoughts in this matter are clear. In saving her, you may destroy yourself. And do not mate with her. Whatever you may feel, whatever urges consume you, do not let them control you. Such a union would breed difficulties.
Just because I saved her doesn't mean I was gonna charge up her loading ramp.
We shall see. I trust your eggs. Like the servant of Atris, this one has other masters. Though blind, she has ties to darkness. Her presence here is a threat to us, to you. Do not underestimate her, or her loyalty. Perhaps I... Did he? And what do you make of that? You are right to trust your instincts. Something is wrong. It is only a matter of discovering what and why. If your instincts lead you to an answer, seek me out. Perhaps we will discuss more. Ask. She did nothing to your eyes that was not already there. She has forced this upon you, but such crude... Close your eyes. Feel this ship around you. Listen to my words. Hear the sound of the handmaidens training in the cargo hold, her hands cutting the air. The welding of the droid as it goes about its work. Now, stretch out. Hear the rumble of hyperspace, the hum of the hyperdrive. Ignore distractions and focus on my voice. The breathing of the blinded one as she meditates in the dark. Now, listen deeper, past her breathing. As my feet walk from the ashes of KOTOR, I shall not fear, for in fear lies death, and You are strong indeed. What you heard were surface thoughts only, but it is something that masters have trained for years and never learned. That is not the real question you should ask, because to listen to the thoughts of another is much like attempting to see the universe only with your eyes. It is equally limiting. Now leave me be. You have grown strong in the Force. Do not let the higher mysteries blind you to others. Turning away from that which tempts you or causes you fear is not strength. Facing it is. I have seen you display many acts of mercy, charity in our journey. Why? Even if it weakens those you help, even if it robs them of the strength needed to grow, you have been chased, hounded since our first meeting, and it has only made you stronger, more capable. Ah, then you have. From such small things, from such critical points, the universe and its massive. Aiding them gives you strength by taking on their challenges, but weakens them. If that is your choice, then use their dependency, feed upon it, until you have exhausted them. Then leave them. And I would view the ones you travel with much the same way. So you may think, but it will be best to strike first. Your allies are allies by circumstance, and they will not hesitate to do the same to you if you continue down your path. Do you know why those we meet display such weakness? As I said, their lives are static, untested. It is only through interaction, through decision and choice, through confrontation, physical or mental, that the Force can grow within you. You have seen it. You have felt it within you as you have traveled with me. The growing anger, through small cruelties, greater ones are born. Ask. Does it matter? Of course it does. Such titles allow you to break the galaxy into light and dark, categorize it. Perhaps I am neither, and I hold both as what they are, pieces of a whole. Know that I am your teacher, and that is enough.
Fair enough.
Or what is that? That is. Ask. Atris herself is not as. Because Atris is. Ask. Have you never asked yourself how relevant? Oh, did they? No. They are. I miss. Ask. And. Did he? If. Nothing more. There is.
Alright. Just making our rounds.
Hey, General. You look like you've been standing too close to one of my shield generators. Whoa. Claws out today, aren't they? Seriously, you don't look that way from spending extra time in the fresher. I've seen other and I feel a little strange around you. A little more in control, calm, like I usually only get when I'm repairing something. Was there something you wanted me for? Yes?
My life for yours. I am able to serve. If we enter battle, I will fight and die alongside you. I have not heard that question in some time. My flesh is healed, if that's the answer you seek. The scars are many and the causes equally so. It is of no importance. I felt you, heard you through the Force. It was like a sound at the edge of hearing. And when I heard it, I found I could not ignore it. I serve my master. I am an emissary, a scout. My master was aware of a disturbance in the Force, but was unaware of its nature, of you. The disturbance is not something one feels from a living thing. There is little my master does not know, and that you eluded his sight for so long is significant. But I do not know why. You cannot. His vessel roams the borders of known space, even if I could lead you to my master. If I bring you before my master, untested, without your potential realized, then you will be lost to me.
Nice.
And I cannot allow that to happen. It would be as if one brought fire to a paradise valley, shattered a cavern of rare crystal, or blinded a painter. I cannot, I will not. Now that I have found you. You will meet my master, and when you stand before him and realize what you face, you must be prepared. Until then, I must protect you, help you, until you are ready. There's a greatness in you. A greatness that does not stem from the Force. And if my master does not understand you, cannot see you, then perhaps there is hope for us all. But if you seek to survive, then you must understand why this is so. There is much I see my master cannot. My people spend their lives seeing the galaxy, the energy streaming off stars, the growth of life, all things touched by the Force. It is not a subject which I have spoken of since its destruction. I've heard tales of Malachor. It is said that many of my people felt the end of the Mandalorian Wars from across the galaxy. But do not mistake me. I did not mean to draw comparisons. I am not certain I did. I was there when the planet died. To see everything around you extinct. I imagine there are worse deaths. I was the only living thing remaining on the planet of KOTOR. And my life. Yes, but it was not survival. I still wonder what would have happened if I had died with the others. But it could not be done. When the life was bled from the planet, he walked upon the surface of my dead world. And there, lying in the bodies of my race, he took me for his own. And he made me see. And for the first time, I saw the galaxy. And I wished to die. To this galaxy, my world, absent the currents and spectrums of the Force, he showed the flickering of life on other planets. To see such creatures, disconnected from themselves, their world, their place in it, unable to see the currents and how they affected everything around them. He showed me to make me believe in his cause. He convinced me the galaxy, all life, must die. He fed upon its ugliness, its screaming, and in its place, he left silence. And where there was chaos, he brought stillness and order. It was not a thing done with machines or weapons. For everyone that feels the Force, strongly, deeply, each one feels and perceives it in their own way. His power is great, and it comes from hunger. He is a wound in the Force. And those who feel the Force strongly are beacons to his hunger. My people, my planet. The Jedi, the last council of the Jedi, came to our world. They succeeded, and my people died. They hoped to see the threat that had been stalking them. He cannot deny his hunger for long, and any gathering of Jedi is something he cannot long resist. And now that the Jedi are vanishing, I do not know what will happen. Perhaps he will grow strong enough to eradicate all life, merely with his presence. I do not understand what you mean. They hope to see the threat that had been... And now... I do not understand. I will... It is not a subject for everyone. I am not familiar with the place you speak of, but there are others who may move more freely. There are many factions within the Sith, all seeking to take what little remains in the wake of the Jedi Civil War. Where one moves, it is not always known to the others. But their purpose is the same: the death of all Jedi, everywhere. They believe you are the last of the Jedi, and their hatred of the Jedi unites them. All their eyes are upon you, and it is a terrible, quiet darkness that pursues you. I will answer what I can. My master did not cause the end of the planet you speak of. There are many factions within the Sith, all seeking to take what little... I will... My people once had the... That sight may manifest... Is there some... Forgive me, but before you go, I must ask. Why do you do this? Why do you seek to help me? Teach me.
I could save her.
You must not do this. There is more to the Sith than simply rage or slaughter. There are many... The galaxy is filled with many such evil. I remember little of my home. It is not a sub... I will...
I'm getting a lot of good boy points. No, we got one more Nooner we can talk to.
I don't know what it is, but you look different. It's hard to explain, but it's good to see. It shows. It's kind of inspiring, to be honest. Anyway, just wanted to mention it. All right.
All right. Alright. Let's get to it.
Spare a few credits, friend. All right.
I saw what you did to those exchange thugs, stranger. Can you spare a few credits, maybe help another refugee in need? Forgive me, stranger. Forgive me, stranger.
Why did you do such a thing? Giving into your feelings over such a small matter. They would be better. And what would you rather? Very well, but mind what I...
Oh, I got some bad boy points. Airspeed navigation interface.
Tien, it's Bayador, 12th Engineering Division out of Eodoria. I worked with you in the hangar bays on the Salamoth.
Terewana jung konata dela raguno tuna. Dai rinto run kawre kare papanala ranshinga. Terache wemenoto torere senesenten. Der rinto run to wakare kwe wap gerebu. Nenso telepachan gorsada nane gra dalonuta choloren.
Tien, we are already in trouble. In some ways, the war is not yet over, and our enemies seek us even now.
Terewana jung konata dela raguno tuna. Dai rinto run kawre kare papanala ranshinga. Terache wemenoto torere senesenten. Terewana jung konata dela raguno tuna. Dai rinto run kawre kare papanala ranshinga. Terache wemenoto torere senesenten. Terewana jung konata dela raguno tuna. Dai rinto run kawre kare papanala ranshinga. Terache wemenoto torere senesenten. Der rinto run to wakare kwe wap gerebu. Nenso telepachan gorsada nane gra dalonuta choloren. Dosane gravalantro kwe wapa teratana chingaradana.
Alright. Yeah, I'll retrieve the droid.
I hear you.
I think we should go ahead and use this workbench. Oh, my game is frozen. Fix that. Sec. There we go. Sounds like a pretty stupid idea. Alright. Got some good information.
The bounty hunters have been laying low recently. Like they're waiting for something.
Sullistan's hearing's pretty sharp, if you couldn't guess from the lobes. Big ears here might know.
Right.
Graci ubaci kompadwana muska na boska wamba. Kavatumpa munsuru kuplaliyawa. Bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanjiuma.
What's going on in here?
Malampas tarawando krimogawan. Kurmaka trakta veshambash. Joruga gomoshi. Juto monshi dakajim. Jona yurturang. Bani soka Jun soba me rapa. Nok. Mokta. Sunaranga machotan. Donina chiwa. Kavadumpe masuraku. Kavadumpe masuraku. Popayi boteng. Moga chinota harempe wanachi. Drumpaba nakares magre. Kavadumpa ku papa. Dahupo botenyo gojuch. Kawanabota atagwa kankadiwa. Yutaka alwanji umaliba.
You do that to anyone who disagrees with you?
You will give me the codes.
Bornachinin so. Tiumpe. Ichiret korangata inkuntanga waikerevo. Kavadumpa munsuru ku. Mulibrawa. Bornachinin so pamaranga wong tiumpe. Borna. Tonino va pinko neyaka. Chuba picha. Tuna yuma mochinawa.
Fuck.
Just like...
Watakratunji. Kavadumpa munsuru kuplali. Kavadumpa munsuru, moramba do bolho, guaba, bora, rema, kiwaba nota chi sintanês.
Dorota Sinta. Faça sushowi. Me koga. Crimso chi mapo hi. Hoshman. Loka kamar. Taranamo sibu indas. Taranamo sibu indasar. Donos imaragith. Loka kamaranin. Taranamo sibu indasar. Taranamo sibu.
The hopo botenyo go jucho picha, gwen tabani sochu, norotoga proto lalashi, kavadumpe masuraku?
Please, look, I already paid the exchange what I have. But oh, look! Here's the one with your credits. About time. Look, these gentlemen are getting impatient. How did you do that? Stay away from me!
What? What just happened? 1 minute we're just talking and then I just lost control. It's like this impulse just came over me. I couldn't stop myself. Next time, warn me. If you're out to kill someone, don't surprise me like that.
We gotta...
What's going on?
Darak krono kin bulotonga chopa chavwa gnrute.
The hopo botenyo kav.
Please.
There's no need for this. Go your own way.
Are you crazy? That was exchange muscle. When they... all right. What'd you want to know? The bounty hunters don't have any one place where they stick around. Best thing I can tell you is if you want to find one, get a bounty on your head and then wait. Jedi Master? But you're serious, aren't you? All right, well, look. Are you serious? Alright.
That was a kind act. It is good to see that one can still show compassion, even after the war. For some,
Sarda chornilo tabe duanamat. Daka prota.
Your thoughts are disturbed. I can feel them from a... It is Nar Shaddaa, the true Nar Shaddaa that you feel around you. It is this moon, with the metal and machines stripped away and the currents of the Force laid bare. I'm surprised you can feel it. I fear the damage to you had deadened you to such perceptions. What you feel is the echo of the minds of these creatures. Strange? Perhaps. Perhaps not. It requires that one be able to feel the critical point within the fractured man. For as long as it lasts. But let us...
Tonos Imaragith. Wanarako. Tonoranda Manak. Loka Kamaranendos. Loka Kamaranendos. Febko. Tonoranda Manaka. Tonos.
Graci ubaci kompadwana muska na boska wamba.
Relieva con tosha. Mancho carlema con chorre di masa. Ifrekundashi plehti simron chorre krenum.
Nora hagwa buska yokolo alaubaka.
Hara hinemas temana nahisnasta hiha. Charnu kutos herema keras.
Time to take him outside.
asked for it.
See what's in these boxes.
Just say the word.
Hey, I saw that ship you flew in on. My ship. It's the Ebon Hawk, isn't it? She was stolen from me during a routine run in the Mid-Rim, near the close of the Mandalorian Wars. The registry's 34P7JK. It's got a temperamental hyperdrive, and the turrets can be sluggish and unresponsive against fast-moving fighters. She's also got 2 secret compartments, one in the cargo hold, right near the plasteel cylinders in the back, and the second beneath the bunks in the starboard cabin. So, you gonna hand it over now, or are you going to be difficult? No deal. A ship's worth its weight in spice on Nar Shaddaa. And nothing's worth being trapped here another year scrounging freight jobs.
What? It's our ship. I mean, your ship, that I fly.
Good to hear you aren't going to challenge it. That makes things a lot easier.
What are you doing? That's gonna trap us here.
I'll be going now. Get used to the solid ground beneath you.
Let me shoot him in the back. No one has to know.
Dovere nincha, yonona shitasa chuch. Wana tu mobayes? Dorcha no bankani honkades? Torsenda winoto. Tono tocha. Tocha ramakaka musran kana.
Oops, the game's frozen. One sec.
Du no coherete pachasa borta. Crisocha wentense me punta. Lorcha wata nyuma ni. Hodanga nyuma des. Dak bota no chi tagwa ita.
Mashni manina mashna wala huda kine wat kanina na rabdishna ba dak dikdishne
Jun sobe me rapa. No kuma randisa mak chiksa. Kucha bak tong kinka mata kata. Chopa wanga kun not kat yutka kes.
Marashni wala penevenish ni bidinish na pastishni wa netawna ni benena narode wa ura benedanish.
Wamba siso misum kun raka wakta. Nushka wana sochi rona bang mamba kan.
Hara hinemas temadana hisnasta hiha. Magi wakta hana hiha ha power demoni much.
Wamba siso misum kun raka wakta. Nushka wana sochi rona bang mamba kan.
Bashni Manina Mashna or a Huda Kine Wat Kanina and a Bedishna, but not Victishnik, Marashniva, Penavinish, Nibidinish, not Pashishniva, Yatavana, even enough, not only walk with Ura, but Nidanish. Bashni Manina Mashna or a Huda Kine Wat Kanina and a Bedishna, but not Victishnik,
Tarachomo sincho kavavolfa muliji gumanarminta barawamba michedos. Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta bosananansata. Unta chiwita inka kikraya na chawanga kone. Dovrei kun mwili wosa slima po wanga sawana mucha. Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta bosananansata. Dahupa bosa kurata go jujutuyo. Ta kometa kablaya justing. Kawana bota mungachi. Ta kometa kablaya justing.
Loka kamaranindo inwamagro. Meirangana noluja.
Master, they are name of a dog, what now?
Finish. Really.
Rose again.
Sibu and Nasarans, Krema Sukun Ratulala.
I guess that's one.
I'm almost afraid to win with the exchange watching the tables.
It's my friend.
Manansa kapuna wasi. Tono tucha. Joanna Masarang. Joanna Masarang. Dobobot.
Sebko Emariam ga watashi to insu.
Do a little bit of Kazakh.
Donos Emaragith. Sebko Emariam. Donos Emaragith. Donos Emaragith. Wanarakorachi drumka sa inchobin sasha. Dosima. Sebko Emar.
Alright.
Feels like years since I got Bizak.
Oh, hello. I'm not.
Yeah?
Oh, most certainly, sir. I'm not a good player. Why? Oh, that feels much better.
Nice. It looks like this was a high-powered transmitter of some kind.
Thank you for repairing me. I feel ever so much better now.
Alright, let's go hire a stripper. That way we can do another quest.
Well, check it again. It can't be anything else. Just check the damn connector. Because I don't like droids. Well, whatever you call that thing on your head. Yeah, well, if I'm mean to you, it's because I care.
Okay. Oh yeah, it's my babe.
Don't you ever give it a rest? Fine, don't mind me. I just need to get some stuff from the cargo hold.
You know the first tier of styles, but you're holding back because I am unarmed. Tell me where you were trained.
What can I say? I'm a quick study.
You lie. Few know the Echani styles by reflex.
Oh yeah? Guess you saw a lot of the world while you were freezing your cargo hold off in the Ice Academy. Didn't you, sister? Next time I walk in here, I'm carrying a blaster. Oh yeah, one other thing. Don't think I haven't noticed the way you've been sparring with our ex-Jedi friend. This isn't some pleasure yacht. So if I did know all the Echani movements, I might know more than just the first tier, including the etiquette rituals. So keep your hands where I can see them.
Damn.
Fool.
Patton's a little jealous, dude.
That is how flesh and blood fights. Let me show you how one fights when one's life is the Force.
I won't let you harm him. I have heard of your kind. You worship strength, when all it does is rot you from within.
You echo another's words, and as an echo it lacks strength. Who is it who has taught you of the Sith?
I will not reveal my mistress, and I will not allow you to harm the one I travel with.
I cannot harm him. His wound lies deeper than any blade could reach. That is why I follow him, and protect him.
Protect him? I do not believe you.
You do not believe that I would follow him to death. Certainly you have read as much in my movements as I have in yours. There's no shame in your feelings, sister of the Echani.
Be silent. You know nothing of what you speak.
You are alone, and wounded in your own way. I can feel its pulse, like a heartbeat from the past. But if you will not believe that I mean him no harm, then believe this. I wish to learn from him. I wish to learn how it is he still walks, when his spirit is nothing more than a shell. When you feel as though the Force, as if life itself has abandoned you. I had a question for you, sister of the Echani. The exile. What does he look like?
Like a man, but it is more than that. And I do not have the words. He shows kindness, both small and great, to strangers. He does this without hesitation. He has accepted me, even though he and my mistress are not allies. All I know is he makes me doubt the words of my mistress, one whom I have pledged to serve.
Such feelings are not unknown to me.
And I fear such doubts. Could it be my mistress was wrong about him? That perhaps he did not seek to betray the Order? That perhaps my mistress felt as I did, and when he left the Order, she found that she doubted as well. There is a feeling that emanates from him, like a sound from far away, that has traveled a vast distance to reach here.
Like an echo. Your words are well chosen, sister of the Echani. I will not harm him. But it is not me you should fear. There are darker things in the galaxy than a blind one such as I.
Betrayal.
Yo, what the fuck?
Machines. His passion for such things defies me.
Why'd she set my fucking droid, dude? Everybody's getting up to no good here.
You know, I'm glad I found you again, General. We were together at Malachor. You getting philosophical on me? I'm here because you found me on Telos and I decided to come along for the ride. Not that I had much choice after we got going. Tired of me already? I was frustrated. Guess if one... You might... Let me see what... No, something...
Yes? I do not think you... Duels among the Ichani. Your modesty. It is the way of... You are already... If you do not know you are doing it, come. As we fight more, I will teach you. You are doing better. You learn... Perhaps... Now you fight as an Ichani warrior.
Nice. Sorry, I skipped through that. I thought that was dialogue I had already done. Just fucking up my poor droid. Just walk up to my droid with a plasma torch, like it's time for me to open you up.
Something up?
You ain't opening up yet? He's already got good stats, man. Really wants me to grant her a rapid shot. Starting to think the auto level's pretty bad.
Tawancha Morichiwa. Tawancha Morichiwa. Mufalawa ni bobo wishyo. Kuna sita dorcho ni sobawata.
I have not trained in the dance, but the Ichani fighting arts are very dance-like in their movements. I do not think it would be a stretch for me to do this.
Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta bosananansata.
If you want me to, yes, I will do this for you. I would have no problem with it, truly. It is not much more than the fighting I am used to.
Muliwrawa iberendia dia Vishnu nunga se. Utadira mat mandrakotu sa minarinkadin.
Put this on?
Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta bosananansata.
In that case, give it to me, and I will prepare myself.
Kavadumpa munsuru kupla liyawa. Bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanjiuma. Tonino bapin koneyaka. Chuba picha tunayuma mochinawa. Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta bosananansata. Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta bosananansata.
Watagrituk jimulira. Nicho dankanau.
Yup. Big fella's loving it. It's very cringe. Nice big fella passed out.
Kavadumpe masuraku papayi bo. Kavadumpe masuraku.
Herinotra.
Chikaris Batkoki. Botmalia lechona jichiska una corda saborako. Chopiti man punjame. Sashangebe watagrituk jimulira. Nichudankanau. Tapichayubong. Jijiskapule. Chumbele. Watagratug Jimula Yulabinag Ahwatabula Chikili Jiyumalida Yomawa Mani Boba Lorda Wishwanga Shachi Jipicha Onakin Jichiskabule Tapichayubong, Watagrituk Jimu Bobrakinun Chubagrat Wikilit, Botmalia, Gratuga Kilewa Ulga Kili Botmalia Nois.
Alright.
Greetings. This is a warehouse. Your specific business-related inquiries will have to be done. However, I can say that this is an entirely droid-operated facility, and as such, we purchase droids for use here. We only purchase droids in larger amounts. If you
Krotonoranga Manatandi Grotto. Krotonoranga Manatandi Grotto. Krotonoranga Manat. Krotonoranga
Alright, we got big business.
Looks like the Jedi raised their standards. Hanhar, I thought I smelled something. I've told you before, hunt your own targets. Don't scavenge mine. What, working for the Hutt suddenly made you stupider, Hanhar? You touch me, you'll break the truce. And then you won't last long enough to slip off this moon.
Yeah, what's his fucking deal?
Don't, Hanhar. I'm warning you. I don't want your life dead, Hanhar. I told you. right. I'm afraid. I'm afraid if you keep crushing me, I'll accidentally set off my rocket charges and pull us both to Nalhada. I'd rather die than be caught by you again, Hanhar.
It's like, I gotta fix the capture. I think I gotta just be careful not to click anything during these cutscenes. Seems to be what messes it up.
You interrupting me for a reason? My boss is... Forget it.
I did sneak up on them, dude. Oh my god.
Not a very good idea, entering a Mandalorian's room uninvited. Why don't you back up to the point where...
Hold on a minute. Sorry, the capture's fucked up.
There are a few of us in the galaxy. Now, what do you want? Enjoy yourself. I thought we already went over it. We might be able to work something out.
Walking into other people's apartments on Nar Shaddaa is a good...
I thought we already... You're not going to survive. Now get out of here. I thought we already... We might...
So, crack
Let me
this.
take care of this.
Gotta break into a few apartments. I wonder if stealing from them will piss them off. No, we're fine with it.
Tanto todos tumukaro. Dos kachi kawana abau. Tenanjara tomachunga. Tanto todos tu. Nunchka wana sitio ranabamanga. Dos kachi kawana abawa. Tanto todos tu. Kroto no ranga manatandi groto mopilun. Tanto todos tumukarata. Nunchka wana sitio ranabamanga kan. Posa non chirinta masukin kura wanka.
Somebody is making a transmission.
Tanto todos tumukarata. Kroto no ranga manatandi groto mopiluna wana sichin siu. Posa non chirinta masukin kura wanka. Posong chinsun mi karanga do. Nunchka wana sitio ranaba. Dos kachi. Dos kachi. Minsukre masukun ratungala. Me rontono junsa raka roto. Minsukun rakawata. Boy. Dos kachi. Kawana abawasi.
Alright, we'll head to Pylon 3.
Just say the word.
Gotta check out all the apartments and whatnot.
I don't know who you are. No harm done. My wife, Ada. There's a chance she may be here on Nar Shaddaa. Thing is, I can't get into the refugee sector. And even if I could, I'm not sure I could find her. I've been here. The exchange has got the place barricaded with thugs. Now I'm almost cleaned out. I burned the last of my fuel and my freight just getting here. The exchange promised me a job shuttling freight via cargo cruiser, and I'm close to taking them up on it. Yeah? And if you can find her.
Let me see what's in your stores first. Oh my god, I didn't realize. Sorry, the capture's been fucked up. try to keep an eye on it. This game has been so difficult to manage streaming. Alright. I can't remember if this was Pylon 3 or if... This might have been Pylon 1. Oh, that's not very cool. Nothing I could loot. That's crazy. Okay, it's just the end of that. Alright. I'm gonna do a little bit more exploring.
Bograshon kontichaum, King Lord Aitha kun, Aitha patisa tong, Diakon bato kaun, Chona choba. Tapichayu bong, Chichiskapule, Chumbula, Watagratug, Jimula. Chupayo bong labog, nilung kagratuk, jimut mali, yomawa ni boba, nilung kagratuk, jimut mali yabist wet wat, chopiti man punjame, sashan.
Gotta go fast.
You... The Ithorian? Power cells, you say? I have an... You funny human! Great! You interrupting me.
Dawancha more consova, mawani din chori kitsodu
Poisoned.
Kavadum.
Pereki mangra, donokwa hereti, krisorcha wentissimi.
Ne bedwana ni bobo king batuno ya Cristo.
Certain fans of me.
Dovevole crepava dare mentre Lurinse da Manama treto sobre barakto drun. Krishe mentru grebavano flantur na saganich. Gravawe no kus. Der winter to wakare kwe wapa teratana chingaradana. Ferra rampada no. Gosa nekrana.
Poisoned.
Scanned as a firearm. My accomplishments are not worth mention. Oh my god, this fucking game capture. Sorry guys.
Dawancha more consova. Ma Mogachi no Tahirembe Wanachi. Kaki Mo Kawana Bota Ayuka Taigwa Kankidora.
Fereki Mankra.
Poison.
Malampro tarawanti. Kavadumpa munsuru kuple. Kavadumpa munsuru. Kawana bota yunta tanga kina. Kawana bota yunta tanga kina matura.
poisoned.
Alright.
Just like a Jedi.
Yup.
We're all we've got.
This is Serico territory. Get out of here before we space you. Got it? That's a laugh. Look, blow out of here like space dust, or you'll be a new stain on the cargo hold. All right, you can...
Is there any way to do that without crawling inside their head?
Hurry up and take care of your business.
If any more refugees trying to come in here, we'll cut them down.
I heard you've been looking for me. No chance.
Alright.
Time to take you down to sock. More where that came from. More where that came from.
I think I got him.
Just say the word. Pure Pazak. More where that came from. Just say the word. Pure Pazak.
Yeah, pure Pazak. Oh, hey.
More where that came from. Let's settle this. More where that came from.
Life's been easier since someone wiped out.
Hey, you look like a spacer. You work at the docks? Because if you need a crew, I'm your man. I flew during the Mandalorian Wars, and again during the Jedi Civil War. Yes, and look where... You need a pilot's license to fly. I'd greatly...
The Exchange's thugs are...
Greetings. Are you the spacer we were told about? You're the one. Good. My family and I are anxious. Thank you. Did you find us? Please.
Monsikuno bost. Kawana bota. Ta come ta kablai. Untachi.
I used to serve in the Mandalorian Wars. Then the Jedi Civil War crushed the...
Are you one of Sakwesh's men? Did you take my daughter? Don't you work with Sakwesh? He took my daughter, Ada. I owe You would? Have you... Please.
Another refugee? I'm sad to see another join our rank. What? Lutra's here? Please, you must help me get to him. The Exchange is circling the sector like Shyrex. No one knows, but other refugees think the Exchange is looking for someone. Some even say it's a...
Welcome, traveler. My name's Husef. You wiped out all of the Serico on your own? Impressive. You've made things easier for us around here. If you could convince the Exchange to take... Thanks.
Hip back. Really? I'm feeling...
That was noble of you to help that. I have
Sarquesh has got us hemmed in like animals.
I used to serve in the Mandalorian Wars. Then the Jedi Civil War crushed the Republic.
Yatuka uwanrika chotin wani maurata wakata chi luma lithpa. Huta yanolia. Jukta geni chubawanki najung winoton ma no miurita.
Sintatita krom. Doci patonone noto?
Kavadumpa. Mo wendido chokerembi norta kunyun wish chawaka chuba. Sura...
Tu, nița mangia yuma. Dovrei kun mwili. Unta chiwita inka ki kraya na chawanga kone. Dovrei kun mwili wosa slima po wanga sawana mucha. Da hupa, bosa kurata, go jujuto yoke. Hiata yamba wajiake yukito tune. Kawana botai. Da hupa, bosa kurata.
Something up? All right. Yeah, that's a surprise. Did he say I owed him credits too? No, because you're asking about it. If I... Is this an interrogation? Why don't you just crawl in my head and try... You know what? I helped you. I'm trying to... I don't know. I'm not sure I understand it half the time. You know what? Not once have I asked you about the Mandalorian Wars. Not once. I heard about Duxon. Everyone has. I heard about Serico, and I sure as hell know about Malachor 5. What makes you think you've got the right to interrogate me on anything? You've got plenty of lives to answer for. All you Jedi do. How did you even live with yourself after Malachor? Is that why you went back to the Jedi Council? Hoping they'd kill you? Wasn't it? Maybe you thought they'd forgive you. Sure, you might have thought they'd execute you. But Jedi don't kill, do they? At least not their prisoners. Maybe you were counting on it when you went back in chains. So you got off easy. You were exiled, brushed under the cargo ramp, another... I'll tell you, all those Jedi at Malachor, they deserved it. Every last one of them. Because Jedi lie, and they manipulate, and every act of charity or kindness they do, you can drag it out squirming into the light and see it for what it is. The galaxy doesn't need Jedi arrogance or Jedi hypocrisy anymore. The Jedi, the Sith, you don't get it, do you? To the galaxy, they're the same thing. Just men and women with too much power, squabbling over religion while the rest of us burn. At least the Sith are honest about what they're killing for. The Jedi are pacifists. And when they save you, it's only so you can suffer
Alright guys, just mean mugging.
Whatever, just leave me alone. Well, don't get too attached to me. I don't like it. That depends on your perspective. I have this habit. I'm a deserter. It's what I do. Served in both of them. Against the Mandalorians, before and after Revan, and again, when Revan declared war on the Jedi. That's just a name. It's what we did that was important. But it was more than that. You were there. You knew how easy it was to hate the Jedi who sat back in the Republic, evaluating the threat, and watched us die against the Mandalorians. Because you can't believe in the Republic anymore after the Mandalorian Wars. After Revan, nothing was the same. Right after that final battle at Malachor, I was right there with the rest of the defectors, because it was the right thing to do. No, it wasn't. We needed the Jedi. The Mandalorians were... You were at Serico, when they turned the Starib cities into glass craters. At Duro, when Basilisk war droids rained like meteors onto the orbiting cities. Without the Jedi who turned on the Council, without you, the Republic would have lost the war. And we would all be Mandalorian slaves or corpses. We were loyal to Revan. After Malachor, after the Mandalorian Wars, that's when the Sith teachings started spreading through the ranks. We knew where our loyalties lay. To the Jedi who came to help us, not the ones who sat back on Dantooine and Coruscant, watching us die. So when those same Jedi who watched us die decided to start fighting us during the Jedi Civil War, we fought back. I fought back. I didn't fight Jedi. I killed them. A lot of them. People say killing Jedi is hard. It's not. You just have to be smart about it. No blasters, no getting close to them, no attacking them directly when you can gun down their allies instead. There's ways of gassing them, drugging them, making them lose
Jesus
control,
Christ, that
torturing them. I was really good at it. What's worse is that killing them wasn't the best thing. Making them fall. Making them see our side of it. That was the best. I taught myself techniques. It's hard for Jedi to sense what you're really thinking if you throw up walls of strong emotions and feelings. Lust, impatience, cowardice. And I was good at that, throwing up walls. And my superiors knew it. Sometimes the Jedi on our side wouldn't even realize I was there. Yeah, I wasn't the only. I know you left at the Mandalorian Wars. But Revan understood one thing. The real battle was going to be fought between the Jedi on both sides. That was the only battle that mattered. Whoever had the most, the strongest Jedi were going to win the Civil War. If Revan couldn't convert Jedi, Revan would kill them. So Revan trained elite Sith units into assassination squads, whose duty was to go out and capture enemy Jedi. I was in one of the special units trained to do this. Yeah, Revan had plans for all Jedi. I think it was important that the Jedi see his side of things, the Sith teachings. Revan wanted to break them, and then have them join him. One day, I decided not to do it anymore, so I left. Ended up on Nar Shaddaa, became someone else. I didn't think you would, after Malachor. And I've been with you only a short time. Enough to know that as soon as someone signs on with you, they haven't got long to live. You got history, and anyone who travels with you doesn't. And maybe I want somebody to know who I was in case a story needs to be set straight. Maybe you understand. Well, there was a woman, a Jedi. She gave her life for mine. I never knew her name. She sought me out. She said she had come to save me. She was lying, of course, or I think she was. It doesn't matter. She told enough truth to get my attention. She said that Revan was doing something terrible to Jedi within the unknown regions. That when we captured Jedi, they were sent to a place designed to break them. And that anyone in his service who showed any ability with the Force was sent there too, to turn them, to break them into dark Jedi, or assassins trained to kill Jedi. She said that's what would happen to me, that I had the Force inside me. That's why I was so good at killing Jedi. And that when the Sith learned of it, there would be no escape, no turning back. I would become an instrument of the dark side, forever. I had heard talk in the ranks, troops vanishing. I knew what she meant, but I didn't believe her, or want to believe her. I did what I did with all Jedi. I hurt her. I hurt her a lot. And then, right when I thought she couldn't take any more, she showed me the Force, in my head.
And I felt everything she felt. And I heard just an echo of what the Force was, and how what I was doing, I think I loved her. But it wasn't that kind of love. It was the kind of love where you're willing to give up everything for someone you don't even know.
Maybe. It doesn't matter.
I killed her for crawling in my head, for showing me that. But before she opened her mind to mine, my only thought was that I would love to kill her. And at the end, I killed her because I loved her. In the end, she sacrificed herself to keep my secret.
And I felt her die when she opened her mind. I've killed Jedi, like I said, but I was never there to feel it, to be on the receiving end. And after that, I couldn't stop feeling things. Before, guilt, lust, impatience. It had been so I left. I fled with the displaced war veterans to Nar Shaddaa and I lost myself there. Until the war came to an end. I wanted no more of Jedi, or Dark Jedi, or the Force. I just wanted to be left alone.
And then, I met you on Paragus.
And I thought maybe she had saved me so that I could help you. And if... I didn't want to tell you any of this, but I had to. Because if something happens, I can't let you think I was doing it for something other than the past.
Nah, I'm doing good, guy. I was gonna go with Dark Side, and then I realized it was kind of cringy. But honestly, you can switch alignments pretty quickly, I'm finding. Because I made like a few bad idea, bad guy decisions, and then like ultimately I made like a few good decisions and I've been swaying towards the good. So I don't know. I think I can't remember, but I feel like the last time I played this, I think I was a bad guy. So I'm going light this time. Although light seems to be worse if you're going with counselor, which I'm a counselor.
Once, a Jedi showed me the
I'm not gonna be all hoity-toity.
I felt it.
I'm gonna be a reasonable lad.
It was too much pain to
Make some tough
confront it.
calls. Do some bad
Because
shit
if I
when we have
did,
to, you know?
It meant I would be changed into something else. Now, I'm
Nothing that
not
would
afraid of it
tilt the scales
and I think that
to be
by
making me
learning
too
how to
bad.
use it, I can help protect you. Or at least buy you some time when disaster comes screaming in.
I want to learn how to use the Force. I want to learn how to use the Force to help you.
What must I do? Is there some ritual or...
Nice. I'm opening up his mind, dude. Yeah, I mean, like, sometimes you just gotta do it. It's not like making a couple mean decisions. I think I did the same thing, literally. It was on this planet, right? Yeah. Kind of like near the beginning. Yeah, when you have to go get that droid back. Yeah. Yeah, see, I just made some bad guy decisions, you know? Oh yeah, I've lost some light. I was like up here at one point, but it's not a big deal. We can get it back. But yeah, Aden's a Jedi now, so that's kind of cool. Yeah. Alright. I think I'm gonna still have him use the blaster. But, in the meantime, we'll give him dueling, maybe? What was conditioning again? Where is conditioning? I literally just saw it. Yeah, okay, actually we'll do that. I like picking these like general ones right now until I like really decide to figure out their build. Really wants him to give burst of speed, but we're gonna do heal. It's nice to have somebody with another heal. Surprised Aden became a Sentinel so quickly. I feel like I was kind of going nowhere with any of his dialogue. Up until now, basically.
You may have.
Trying to think what I should do here.
Before entering, it is not a... When it... Nothing. You may...
Well, we'll keep at and
Hey,
sniping.
any luck yet? All right. Quit wasting
Oh fuck!
my time.
I clicked the wrong option. How long ago was that? It's like, whatever. I was gonna do that quest, but
Quit wasting my time.
alright. Real question is where was the exchange again? It was this way. Also, welcome, Robert. I didn't give you a proper welcome. I am gonna have to call the stream here pretty shortly, just because I do have to go to work tomorrow, unfortunately. Probably won't be streaming again tomorrow, but I will be back for sure the following day, later in the night. So definitely like and subscribe, dude. We're gonna finish this run, and then maybe we'll play KOTOR 1. We'll see. I might be burned out. I might not want to play. Oh fuck. I didn't realize they were fighting me. I think we just kind of just ignore everybody.
More where that came from.
That is a small child.
Who are you? What is that? Ooh, the ugly thug knows my name. Can it also count? What's 2 plus 2? Amazing. Really? Oh, why didn't you
Gonna say,
so?
why should be the dick?
Oh, sorry about those things I said to you. You do look a little like a calf hound, though.
Oh, did my game freeze up? Sorry. It's been doing that. Sometimes I gotta just fiddle with my capture settings. Should work now.
I'll go find Mom.
This will teach you.
I hear you.
Nice.
Let's settle this.
Like how we just go into the exchange guns blasting.
Just say the word. More where that came from.
Probably need to turn up the difficulty a little bit, honestly. I think I fucked up. Just a sappy boy.
Thank you so much for curing me.
Thank you so much for returning my Adana to me.
Hey, thanks for saving me.
Did you find us a pipe? Please.
Back again? What? How did you do this? You've given me my husband.
Thanks for taking care of... You've already... Thank you for helping out a...
Alright, we got our lightsaber component, I believe.
Thank you so much.
Oh, we could get it, at least.
Let's see, 3 bricks of spice out to Elysia, then with a turnaround, no, that won't work. Come act! Here so soon? I wasn't expecting you for... well, not now, anyway. Yeah, well, I tried to explain that, you see, but, I had no choice. These...
Kreia, is something wrong?
Not as of yet.
Someone's trying to board up.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yes. What happens next is not our fight, and your first reaction will not serve us here. Let us see what the exile will do.
Kreia's just letting herself get gassed.
Finally, my ticket off this hole. Looks like it's been through hell. It's good to be back on the old girl. Hey, what are you doing on my ship? Damn right I am. What are you...
Oh, damn. Shit, to the wrong spot.
Aida, I didn't think I'd ever find you. I can't...
The destruction of Telos?
Shh. That I do. Here you go. It's strange you... I'll remember...
I got the lens.
That was generous of you. I do not know if Atris would have been so kind. She has taught that you do not help others by giving them what they can achieve themselves. I will be mindful of what you have said. Atris may seem harsh, but...
We could build our saber now, boys.
Everyone down! More where that came from! Everyone down! More where that came from.
I shall honor them with battle.
More where that came from.
Oh, yeah, that's right. There's probably more in here. Makes sense. Do a mid-battle level up.
Let us test ourselves.
More where that came from. More where that came from. Let's settle this. More where that came from. Time to kick you down to size.
Look, there's been a misunderstanding. The ship, it's all yours. Consider it a gift, all right? Didn't know you were messing with Red Eclipse slavers. Guess those stories about the Hawk being a cursed vessel are true. Great, I'll...
See what Kriya has to say.
Why are you here?
Because I told him everything.
Ah, and now you are free?
Yeah, so no more threats, no more of your requests. You and me, we're done.
Did you ever think I truly held you? You're more of a fool than I thought. What truly held you was you, and let me show you why. I once held the galaxy by the throat, as you once held her by the throat and let her die slowly. And your emotion at that point is what you fear. I wielded power like you cannot imagine. Everything I saw was awash with possibilities, spreading outwards, touching everything else. I saw all of that, all that the Force is. And only when it was ripped from me did I truly see it. And I know what lies buried within you, that you hide with your desperate thoughts, your guilt, your lusts. I can unlock that part of you anytime I wish. It is a simple thing, the human mind. Once it feels something strongly, it becomes etched in the memory, the subconscious. Shall I show you? That part of you that hungered to kill Jedi, that took pleasure from it? Or perhaps you will continue to listen to my counsel. Now leave me, murderer. I have nothing...
Having you here has an effect on me, General. I never noticed it years ago. I feel calm the last years of my... And above all else... No, my hands destroyed the Mandalorians. I cannot be forgiven for that. Even if I did it out of hatred of the Mandalorians? That might be the truth, but I don't want to see it that way. I can't just ignore the blood on my hands. Maybe that's just the shield that I need to stay sane. Under your guidance, I feel like I could overcome my anger.
Just turning everybody into Jedis. All you gotta do is meditate a little bit.
Yes, General? Let me see what... That's everything. Now all you need is a little quiet time with the workbench.
Yes? Very well. For this we will keep the etiquette of the last duel, but we shall add any melee weapon you choose to the ritual, with the exception of the Jedi weapon, the saber. Vibroblade, Bothan stun stick, force pike. Very well.
Alright, we got our lightsaber.
Yes? Very for the fight. Then let us begin. You have violated. Very well, very well. For this we will keep the... Then let... You have violated the etiquette. Very well, very well. For this fight, then let it. You fought well indeed. You have caught the principles of the style by watching and anticipating my movements. Yes? I do not think you are ready for You may... Yes. Though my father... He left our family to serve in the Mandalorian Wars, but his choice was not because of battle. He went to join my mother, one whose movements and spirit matched his. His only desire was that they fight together, side by side, for as long as there were enemies amassed against them. I never saw her face, and she did not return from the final battle of the war. She died in the battle that shattered Malachor V, and her body was never recovered. My father returned from the Mandalorian Wars, and did not enter battle again. He entered politics, a caste where one's battles are fought through words rather than action. He was slain by Revan in the Jedi Civil War. When Revan sought to destabilize the Ichani worlds, Revan succeeded. The fact that our father chose battle is not shameful, but that is not the reason he went to war. He went to war to be with the one he loved, but not the one he had pledged himself to. He was disloyal. I am the mark of that disloyalty. It is said that such things run in the blood, and I have fought long to prove that this is not so. That is why I am different from my sisters. Yet I am pledged to them, and Atris, and I would die before betraying them. I tell you this in trust, and ask that you not speak of it to us. Because when my father returned from the Mandalorian Wars, he walked as you do now. There was something wounded inside him. He did not speak of what had happened there, and with us he was silent, changed. When I look upon you, I see in you an answer to a question I have searched for all my life, and that is why I tell you this now. I do not believe you to be the monster Atris made you out to be. I believe your choice was my father's choice, and it was just as difficult. You have earned my trust. I wish to honor the trust you have shown me, and I wish to explain what you meant to me. I know it is difficult for others to see why I am here, but it was important that you know one of the reasons, and know that it is not simply duty that I am here, but because I want to be here. I want to fight with you side by side for as long as there are enemies that threaten you. You are a leader. Your stance, your every action proves it. You honor me, exile. Together, then. You may ask. Before entering Atris's... It is not important. We all... When it... You may... I am training. That...
What do you mean?
No. That... That is untrue. The T... You may have... You may. I do not think.
You are spending time with the servant of Atris. I knew her mother. She was a Jedi Knight, a master, named Aaron Kai. Jedi are forbidden to have children, and when the crime finally came to light almost a decade later, Kai was exiled. She joined the Mandalorian Wars after the shame of her birth was revealed. Revan welcomed her, and she was... The Force flows strongly in the blood of those born from Force sensitives. I doubt that Aaron was any different. If you train her, if you teach her the ways of the Jedi, you will be asking her to break her oath to Atris. It would be best not to train her, and let the bloodline die with Telos. Ah, that was an interesting choice of words indeed. She has sworn not to follow the path of the Jedi by her oath, but even that oath is limited. One does not need to be Jedi to learn the ways of the Force. I suspect it cares little for our codes and philosophies. You must train yourself. Yet if you persist as you have, building her trust, then you will be training her. Before you continue questioning me, I hope your thoughts in the matter. Spend time with her if you must, but recognize... Ah, so never have you wondered what it would mean in the Ichani rituals if the two of you sparred and fought, and you won, completely and utterly? If perhaps she would give in, surrender herself to you? Few are the thoughts that can hide in the shadows of your mind. I cannot help but hear you at times, and such curious thoughts they are, not at all like a Jedi. But I shall keep such thoughts to myself, I think. And yes? Very well. When I spoke of sight before, there is the greatest wielders of the Force. Some wielders of the Force have won, and others have mastered when such skills are honed. What skill would you say? And what skill would you say is your greatest? Then my task before you is this. Take your greatest weakness, as when you... Yes? That is something we will leave until... Very well. The Jedi practice many forms. You may have already felt the Shicho, the simplest of the forms. Others may come with... Ah, a technique that helps one resist the force attacks of an enemy and also is excellent in lightsaber combat. It does more damage, but it leaves you vulnerable to... Others may come... A defensive technique. With a lightsaber blade and enough skill in deflection, it is an excellent... Others may come with time. It is simple, and its simplicity... It has no other advantages. Very well. It's a... betrayal and Machines. Always did revel. He would have loved a human droid. Yes? Ask. He spared the Miraluka, and that may have been the last shred of feeling that exists within him. Keep his slave close to you. I said. Entertain what illusions you will. One cannot have power of that magnitude that her master possesses. I had hoped that you would not have to confront him, but her presence here has changed. You must be prepared to sacrifice the blinded one. Perhaps. Entertain what illusions you. It is Yes, and he fed upon its destruction. It. Power? Do you? You would be wrong. There is no strength, and it devours him as he devours others. His mere presence. One cannot. You. Does it matter? Of course it. Perhaps I am neither. What do you wish to hear? That I once believed in the code of the Jedi? That I felt the call of the Sith? That perhaps once I held the galaxy by its throat? That for every good work that I did, I brought equal harm upon the galaxy? That perhaps what the greatest of the Sith Lords knew of evil they learned from me? What would it matter now? There is only so much comfort in knowing such things, and it is not who I am now.
I guess the cutscene isn't showing.
There are dark places in the galaxy where few tread, ancient centers of learning, of knowledge, but I did not walk alone. To be united by hatred is a fragile alliance at best. But my will was not law. There were disagreements, ambition, and hunger for power. There are techniques within the Force against which there is no defense. Cast down.
Oh, just the cutscene isn't visible. Something wrong with the video capture?
I suffered indignities and fell into darkness. And use that knowledge to become greater than I. That is all I ask of you, and that is all I desire. In you all my hopes rest for the future, for the Force. If it means so much to you, then this I swear to you upon. There shall be no more shadows between us, only truth that exists between master and apprentice. Ask. I misspoke before. Ask. And? Did he? And what? You are right to trust your instinct. If your instincts lead you to an answer. Ask. And? Ask. Nothing more. There is...
I am prepared for whatever. I understand. My life. I am prepared. I understand. My life. My there. You will meet my and my. I will. I'm not, but they. Where they. I. There are where they. I. My that. Is that.
Not much I can say to her. Go talk to our new Jedi apprentice.
Something up?
All right, I'm... Oh.
Something up?
I didn't... Oh.
Something up?
All right. Nice.
I hear you.
Director, there. Terry one. Director, there. Terewana Junko.
Tonoranga Manakan. Tonoranga.
Schönes Fingerlackstich.
The Hopopotenyo go Yuchopicha, when Tabanyeso.
Dorotas. Me koga rifti noso me mastolo. Yokolopoi. Buona muki. Dokini kemarin. Dawanga nochi. Posoma. Poshman funi wado de kuta. Crimsochi mapo hirembi kachapas pato.
Lokakam. Taranamo Sibu and us.
I swear, half these players must have skifters up their sleeves.
These tables are gonna bleed me dry.
Febko Mariam Gao. Gao.
So, you have the look of... Well, honestly, there's not... Well, well, there is plenty for them to do. Yeah, don't... He only shows up to play... That... Now, there's a place that's... Jack... The...
Ranamo Sibu and Asarans, Krema Sukura Tugala, Chabi Moju, Kosoracha. Chabi Doko, Donaranga Manachunga.
Really sure what I need to do here.
Febko. Donos Emaragith. Febko Emariam Gawata Situ Insula Rakarakacha. Febko. Febko. Donos emer. Donos